Check 50.
You know they pay me like That's right, baby. It's all me.
Week 2 Chargers game. Let's get it. That was week 2. We're gonna do week 3, but first we have to go do the dishes. But this isn't week 3. This is going to just be a game. CP versus CPU, 1 minute quarters. So just watch this game while we go do the dishes, and when we get back, we'll turn it off. Bye. See you in week 2. We're going to go to week 3 of Chargers. All right, we're going to go ahead and head over there.
End zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down. Here's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow, complete to his tight end Sample. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Linval Joseph gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. To try again after the sack. Burrow, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by Michael Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Out to the left, he's got Sample there. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
Burrow will throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
A handoff to Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Mixon.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Joe Mixon
punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they take the lead here at 7-6.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Roberts on the return.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Herbert now rolling to his right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
He'll buy some time right. He completes it to Boyd. And he goes out right around the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Here we go.
From the 39, Burrow. Open man is Uzama. Breaks a tackle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Burrow on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Herbert on 1st down now. Allen's got it complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get...
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On second down, Eckler. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. And complete right side to Cook.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield now, Burrow escaping the pressure right. He gets this one to Boyd. And some room to roam now. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. He didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Burrow. Shakes off the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. A huge win defensively there on the sack, setting him back 12 yards. And now 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Burrow. eluding the pressure right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a dump off here complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. A quick throw by Burrow is complete. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd.
And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
McPherson on for the point after.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Charger drive about to get going.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
A good gain on 1st has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. Herbert.
That's again complete to Palmer. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
On Herbert, his third interception.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. Here we go with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Flushed out right.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Alright, so we're going to put a game on. We're going to make it 15-minute quarters. And once it is over, we're going to come and check we're going to come check in like every 20 minutes. And once that game is over, we're going to go ahead and make the rest of the season, the season 4. All right.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, this is the National Football League.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Jets and their inner-city rivals, the New York Giants. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. He can throw it deep, throw it short, and, of course, take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
Now Jones. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carl Lawson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Throwing Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones completes this again to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. New York's offense back out there and set to go.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? But a long one, and he can't connect. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd and very short, Wilson. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds Corey Davis. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd down at 5. Now Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Carter. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
We are 2-1, and we're about to go into week 4.
Put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that
Once we can pause it.
That
We are
required a
2
little
and
extra
1, and we're John about to
concentration
go
for him, didn't it?
into
Ball
week
can get
4.
on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
So we can pause it. We are 2 and 1, and we're John about to go.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete. We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. On first down, it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flush to his right. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Again, it's Stafford. Out to his left. A quick pass to Kupp. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. This is caught. It's Woods. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. To the air again, Stafford escaping the pressure, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Being chased out left. Herbert has it knocked free. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers
34 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
Yeah, he had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. That's caught.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 62 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he fires one incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Now a first down throw. Stafford going up top for Kupp. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by, and it's a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, 39 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Gay is on for the point after. And that will make this a 16-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. From the 50, here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To the air again, Herbert rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Herbert on 1st down now. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Palmer. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the fake field goal. On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Now left side on the swing pass. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time on the catch and run.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll dump this off to Akers. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Throwing again is Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And down inside the 15 he goes.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is recovered by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So now the Chargers are going to bring the offense back out to go for 2 here. Now Herbert following the turnover. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8.
Let's go, man, play football. Let's go.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influence that's going into the head coach's ear.
The Charger drive about to get going. On the move to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. Herbert has it knocked free. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. 30. 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Now the Rams bring the offense back out here to go for 2. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by David Long.
And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get him.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way up to the 46. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
The strong running.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Rolling to his left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
Not much there, only a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Buying time to his left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. Touchdown! Odell Beckham. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's come. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Eluding the pressure, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. Here we go on 4th. Stafford flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he rifles one incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking.
Breaks the tackle now with Allen. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, Herbert. Flush to his right. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding, probably.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. To try again after the sack. Herbert throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Going deep here for Allen. And this one is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This looks like a free play for Stafford. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete.
The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Stafford. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
We're 2-2 in our season. Let's go to week 5.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody. We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined. It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football, and picked up by the Chargers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Steps away. This is swung out to Eckler. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So the 3-0 lead, apparently not good enough. They're going to go with the onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Murray. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So that one will be accepted. Throwing on first down is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And oh, he coughed it up and picked up by the Chargers.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball, because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Forced out to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Murray now on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Murray going to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, it's 9-0. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. His throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Dancing to his left. And the reception made by Green. Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit. An illegal contact on a quarterback, the defenders really have to get in line.
Here's Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Charger drive about to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And some room to work. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42. Now it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's caught inside the 25. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. First carry for James Conner. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Murray back near his goal line. And the catch made by Hopkins. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. First down, Murray. And this will be swung out here for Conner. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play fake. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, he'll buy some time right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. A shotgun snap for Herbert. It's complete to Cook. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Here's Herbert. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Justin Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now Murray steps away to his left. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. From the 35 on second down, Murray eluding the pressure right. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Open man, Green. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert on first down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Herbert now. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's going to find Cook here in the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Jared Cook, 34 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A quick throw, but incomplete. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. A big mistake there. You just got the lead 4th quarter, and now they start at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Murray now to throw. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A huge play there for Arizona.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Open man is Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Throwing, Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. That's into the hands of Eckler. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Herbert to throw. They'll roll him out right. And Allen's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the move to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Prater for the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
That's complete. It's Cook.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Herbert going to throw.
Flush to his right. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. One last throw here for Herbert. Escaping the pressure right.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And complete right side to Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And Darnold, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. The big fella. Bring it! And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now Abdullah, the return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Darnold. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Darnold. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold, and that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore, 57 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Roberts now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what...
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. And Thomas has it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Darnold now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, 55 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Roberts on the return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. They find some open field here. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Sliding out of the pocket. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Darnold on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He gets it to Thomas.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
To throw is Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown! Ian Thomas, 29 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Not much there, only a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, that'll be complete to Cook. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Now room for Eckler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Justin Herbert eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
And touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 28 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the two-point conversion. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have this.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. 47 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On first down, it's Herbert. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the sack on first down, Herbert. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Darnold on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 20. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Third and long, it's Darnold. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Off a play, Arnold. Rolling to his right. And Darnold, he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Herbert on 1st down now. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Kelly. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it'll be 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Being chased out left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Now Abdullah, the return.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Darnold throw complete there to Thomas.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down throw, Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now it's Darnold. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
And the Chargers are right back in this football game.
The Charger drive about to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Slide, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. It's complete to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield.
And he's taken down inside the 30. And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught by Williams. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. Now Darnold. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Darnold to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
One last throw here for Herbert. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California.
Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Wentz going to give this to Taylor.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete here to Doyle.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside? And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Quiddy Pay.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's Herbert. Flushed out right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Herbert operating from the red zone. And brought in by the tight end Cook. From the 10, first and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Hopkins' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jack Doyle taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Herbert rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this one's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass, escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. They snap it to Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. He gets away from 1. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Now after the sack, Wentz and the Colts, they're left looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Cook. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA